Everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into Kling AI.
Kling AI.
Kling AI, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tool that's making waves, and no, it has nothing to do with Star Trek, but it might just conquer your creative blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating how AI is changing how we create visual content now.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine, you have an idea for a video,
Yep.
but instead of needing a whole film crew, you just type in a few lines and boom, you have a visual.
Yeah, it really feels like we're on the verge of something huge, right?
Right.
We've all seen AI image generators,
Right.
but this is taking things to a whole other level, generating videos. So, okay, I'm already getting ahead of myself.
Sure.
Let's start with the basics. What exactly can Kling AI do?
Well, Kling AI has 4 core functions: text to video, image to video, text to image, and image to image transformation.
Okay.
And they're all very user-friendly.
Okay, so, let's break those down one by one. Starting with text to video, you're telling me I can just type in a description and Kling AI will create a video from scratch.
Yeah, exactly. The source material gives a great example. Imagine turning the simple phrase, an older man and lady sitting on a bench feeding the birds, into a video.
Oh,
And it's not just a static image, you get movement, action.
wow.
It all comes to life.
It's moments like this where I really feel AI changing, like how we create. It's like having a team of animators and filmmakers at your beck and call, ready to bring any vision to life.
Yeah.
But how much control do you actually have over the final product?
Well, that's what impressed me the most. The level of control is actually remarkable.
Okay.
So when you're using the text-to-video function, you can get really granular with your descriptions.
Okay.
You can specify the characters, setting, the mood, even the camera angles.
So I'm picturing myself typing in something like a whimsical tea party in a magical forest with talking animals and floating teacups.
Yeah, right.
Would Kling AI be able to handle that?
Absolutely. And that's where Kling AI shines, with its design.
Okay.
It has a creativity versus relevance slider. This lets you decide how closely you want the AI to stick to your description.
Oh, okay.
So you want AI to surprise you,
Yeah.
crank up the creativity. You need it to be super precise, prioritize relevance.
Okay.
It's very easy.
Speaking of creative control, this takes it even further, right? You can adjust performance settings, video duration, frame ratio, even add camera movements like zoom, pan. It's like a virtual film set.
Yeah.
But let's say I want to start with an existing image and animate it.
Okay.
Is that where image to video comes in?
Precisely.
Yeah.
So say you have a picture of a calm ocean. With image to video, you can transform it into a raging storm scene, complete with crashing waves and swirling clouds.
Okay.
And you can even control the movement of specific elements within the image
Hold on, wait.
with the motion brush tool.
The motion brush tool. Okay, now that sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Well, I do want to note that some of the advanced features like the motion brush
Right.
were in the original model,
Okay.
but they're not fully integrated into version 1.5 yet. They are working on bringing them back, but it highlights how rapidly this technology is evolving.
So what exactly can you do with the motion brush tool?
It's like having a paintbrush that lets you paint motion onto specific parts of your image or video.
Okay.
So you can make a single leaf fall from a tree while the rest of the branches stay still. Or you could even make a character's hair flow in the wind while their body remains static.
This is starting to sound less like a simple AI tool and more like a magic wand.
Yeah.
But all this talk about advanced features is making me wonder, how easy is Kling AI to use for someone who's, not a tech whiz?
Well, that's one of the things that makes Kling AI so remarkable.
Yeah.
It's accessibility.
Okay.
The platform is very user-friendly. It has a dashboard with clear sections for AI videos, AI images, settings, credits, and support.
Oh.
Plus, you get free credits to play around with when you first sign up.
So even if you're brand new to AI and just want to dip your toes in,
Yeah.
you can do that without any financial commitment.
Exactly.
Now that's something I can get behind.
Yeah.
But let's go back to text to video for a second.
Sure.
I'm curious to know more about how it handles more abstract prompts.
Yeah.
Can it really grasp those, or does it need really literal instructions?
Well, one of the sources highlighted an example where a user gave Kling AI an image of an ocean and simply typed, "Animate the waves in this ocean picture to show a storm."
Okay.
And Kling AI was able to understand that instruction and generate a video of a stormy ocean.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
So it seems like it can handle a wide range of prompts,
Uh-huh.
from very specific instructions to more open-ended creative requests?
I can.
Okay, I think our listeners are getting a good grasp of the core functions of Kling AI.
Yeah.
But what about those advanced features we keep teasing? What else can we delve into?
One feature that really caught my eye is the lip sync capability.
The lip sync.
Yeah,
Okay, now that's next level stuff.
it is.
It sounds like something straight out of like a high-end animation studio.
Right.
So how does it work? Do you need to be an expert animator to use it?
Not at all.
Oh,
You can either use a video you've already created with a character speaking or generate a brand new one using Kling AI.
okay.
Then you simply upload your script or audio track,
Okay.
and Kling AI does the rest, automatically matching the character's lip movements to the words.
That opens up so many possibilities.
It does.
Not just for like entertainment, but also for things like educational videos,
Right.
training simulations, even virtual assistants.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's blurring the lines between what's real and what's created.
Right.
And speaking of blurring lines, what about that image-to-image transformation feature? We haven't touched on that yet.
Yes, image-to-image transformation lets you take an existing image and modify it in all sorts of interesting ways.
Oh,
You can change the style, add elements, even merge multiple images together.
now this is where it gets really interesting for me. I'm thinking about all the potential applications,
Wow.
not just for professionals,
Yeah.
but for everyday users who want to, add a creative touch to their photos or social media posts. Can
Yeah.
you give us an example?
Absolutely. Imagine you have a photo of your dog.
Okay.
With image-to-image transformation, you could transform your furry friend into a majestic lion, a whimsical unicorn, or even a character from your favorite movie.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not just about like making realistic changes. You can get really creative and whimsical.
You can.
It's like having like a pocket-sized Photoshop
Right.
powered by AI, but like way more intuitive.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground here, but I'm always eager to dig deeper.
Sure.
Are there any other like hidden gems in Kling AI that our listeners should know about?
Well, one thing that might surprise people is the sheer range of styles
Okay.
and aesthetics that Kling AI can handle.
Okay.
Whether you're going for, photorealistic look, a cartoonish vibe, or something totally abstract,
Yeah.
Kling AI can adapt to your creative vision.
Just thinking about that,
Come on.
it's almost like Kling AI is democratizing access to like high quality visual content creation.
Right.
In the past, you needed, specialized skills or
Or-
expensive software
Yeah.
to create this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But with Kling AI, anyone with an internet connection
Yeah.
and a spark of creativity can become a visual storyteller.
Exactly. And that's what makes this technology so exciting.
Yeah.
It's not just about making pretty pictures or videos.
Right.
It's about empowering people to express themselves in new ways
Uh-huh.
and share their stories with the world.
Okay, before we get too carried away with all the amazing possibilities,
Yeah.
let's bring things back down to earth for a moment.
Yeah.
For our listeners who are, eager to jump in and start experimenting,
Uh-huh.
what are some tips for getting the most out of it?
One of the best pieces of advice I found is to think beyond the obvious.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to experiment with different prompts, styles, and settings.
Yeah.
The beauty of Kling AI is that it's constantly learning and evolving, so you never know what kind of amazing results you might stumble upon.
So it's all about embracing that spirit of playful experimentation.
Yeah.
And seeing where it takes you.
Exactly.
Kind of like being a kid again.
Right.
Just like playing around and discovering new things without any fear of failure.
Yeah, exactly.
And another important tip
Yeah.
is to pay attention to the details.
Yes.
So the more specific you are with your prompts, the better Kling AI will understand your vision.
Right.
So instead of just saying like, create a forest,
Yeah.
describe the types of trees, the lighting, the sounds you might hear.
Exactly.
It's those little details that really bring your creations to life.
It is.
It's like painting a picture with words.
Uh-huh.
The more detail you include,
Yeah.
the richer the final image or video will be.
Right.
And speaking of getting the most out of Kling AI,
Yeah.
what about the subscription options?
Okay.
Can you break down the different tiers and what they offer?
Kling AI operates on a credit-based system.
Okay.
New users get a set of free credits to explore the basic functions and get a feel for the platform.
Okay.
It's a great way to test drive it and see if it's right for you.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself hitting those creative limits, there's pro subscription options available.
Okay, so what are the advantages of going pro?
Cool.
Is it just about getting more credits?
A pro subscription gives you a much larger pool of credits each month,
Okay.
so you can create more.
Uh-huh.
But it goes beyond that.
Okay.
You also unlock those advanced features we talked about, like
Right.
the motion brush,
Yeah.
and you get access to higher quality output
Okay.
and faster generation times.
Okay, so for those who are serious about using Kling AI, for their creative projects or business, a pro subscription sounds like a worthwhile investment.
It is.
And I have to say, even from what we've explored today, I can see how Kling AI could be a game changer
Yeah.
for so many different fields.
Yeah.
From marketing and advertising
Correct.
to education and entertainment.
Absolutely. The potential applications are really limitless.
Yeah.
And one thing that really struck me while I was reading through the source material
Okay.
is that Kling AI isn't just a tool for professionals.
Yeah.
It's designed to be accessible to everyone,
Right.
regardless of their technical skills
Right.
or prior experience with AI.
I think that's what's so exciting about this whole movement.
Yeah.
It's like breaking down barriers and giving everyone the power to create, to tell their stories, to bring their ideas to life in ways that were never before possible. It really feels like we're at a turning point, doesn't it? We're moving from a world where creativity was limited by resources and technical know-how to a world where imagination is the only real boundary.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
And what's so exciting is that Kling AI is just one example of this larger trend.
Right.
We're seeing AI tools popping up in all sorts of creative fields, music, writing, design.
Yeah.
It's like a renaissance powered by algorithms.
I've been playing around with some AI music generators lately, and it's mind-blowing what they can do.
Yeah.
You can literally compose a whole symphony without knowing a single note of music.
Exactly. And that raises a really interesting question.
Okay.
What happens when the tools of creation become so accessible?
Yeah.
Does it devalue human creativity, or does it actually enhance it?
That's a really good question, and I don't think there's an easy answer.
Right.
For one thing I keep coming back to is that ultimately it's still humans who are driving the creative process.
Right.
We're the ones coming up with the ideas, setting the parameters, and ultimately deciding what resonates with us.
I think that's a crucial point.
Yeah.
AI can be an incredibly powerful tool, but it's still just a tool.
Right.
It's up to us to use it in a way that's meaningful and impactful.
And maybe that's where the real magic lies,
Yeah.
in that collaboration between human and machine.
Exactly.
It's like we're entering this uncharted territory where we can combine the best of both worlds, the limitless potential of AI with that unique spark of human creativity.
Now, as with any new technology,
Yeah.
there are bound to be challenges and questions that arise.
Right.
We'll need to grapple with things like copyright issues, potential for misuse, and the ethical implications of AI-generated content.
Yeah, it's important to approach these advancements with a critical eye
Uh-huh.
and make sure we're using these tools responsibly and ethically. But I'm also incredibly optimistic about the possibilities.
Me too. I think we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with AI and creativity.
Right.
Who knows what amazing things we'll be able to create in the years to come.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive into Kling AI, I want to leave you with this thought.
Yeah.
What incredible visuals will you bring to life? The tools are out there.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
They are.
And the only limit is your imagination.
That's right.
Go forth and create something amazing.